This is the Mannin Line on location.
Master Mai, good afternoon. Welcome to Mannin Line today. We're live at Castle Rushen High School with the students in Year 12. And we'll find out what makes them tick. The good news is, by the way, Charlie's back with us. I'll find out how you get rid of her. It was a very spectacular bloody nose, wasn't it? Well, we got Finn and Seb and Josh and Darcy and Tom and Gigi and Imogen and Izzy and Daisy with us. So, for the next hour, here we are live in Castletown. Josh is with us as well, big football fan. You play for, who is it you play for? Okay, and what did you think of the World Cup final?
I thought Spain were good to get the win over Argentina. We probably shouldn't have beat England.
Everybody was back in Argentina, though. What went wrong with Argentina, do you think?
Just a bit of a dirty team, I think.
Dirty? Well, they've been a dirty team for 60 years. They always were. But the thing is, they're such fantastic players. Why do you think they need to do that?
They just care about winning too much.
Right, okay. Did you watch the match, Finn? Are you a football fan, Finn?
Yeah, I did watch it. I think the same. I think they're just like once one of them goes down, starts trying to kick someone up, they all just kind of join in.
Yeah. Did you play football yourself?
I used to, not anymore.
Who did you play for?
Russian.
And what position were you?
Kind of just like everywhere. They didn't really have like a set position.
Oh, I see. You're one of those players.
Yeah.
A man who did everything as well.
Yeah.
Do you follow any teams in the Premier League?
No, I support Barnsley.
Do you? Why is that?
My family are from there.
Okay. And are you looking to university next year?
Yeah, I think so. I like Lancaster. I think it's a really good uni. And for what I want to do as well, I think it's got quite good like sports facilities and stuff like that.
And what are you looking to do at university?
I think sports science, but I'm not too sure yet.
Okay. With a view to doing what?
Maybe a PT or like something along the lines of that, but
okay.
Other than that, I'm not sure.
Charlie's back with us. Are you better now, Charlie?
Yeah, I'm fine now, thank you.
That was a very spectacular nosebleed. It just comes on, does it?
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere, really.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Don't know what caused
Did you watch the football? Are you a football fan?
Yeah, I am.
And what do you think of the World Cup? I mean, as a whole, it went on forever, didn't it? Six weeks or so.
Yeah, I think there was too many teams because some of them are just rubbish and go out too early anyway, so it didn't really make a difference.
Well, Gianni Infantino is looking at 60-plus teams next time. It'll be half the summertime.
Yeah, I think it'll be too long if he does that, and then too many groups.
What do you think about hydration breaks?
I think they ruin the game because it just change the momentum when one team's winning and then another one can have a hydration break. It's like half time.
Yeah. And do you support any Premier League team?
I support Huddersfield.
Huddersfield Town? Wow. Yeah. When was the last time they were in the Premier League?
6 years ago, maybe.
6 years ago. And why Huddersfield?
That's where my family's from.
Okay. And are you looking to university?
50-50, so I'm not too sure yet.
Right. What if you didn't go to university, what would you do?
Probably an apprenticeship of some sort, but I don't know yet.
Okay. Gigi's with us as well. Last time, was it Mary Poppins you did last time?
Yes, I did.
And you're in the school production this time, and it's what?
It's Sound of Music, the youth version.
Youth version?
Youth version. That's basically, it's only 60 minutes like the other shows that we've done.
Right, okay. And what part are you playing?
I'm playing Sister Birth. She's one of the nuns that obviously is a part of the nunnery that Maria is a part of and then eventually helps her escape at the end of the musical.
How many productions have you done at Castle Rushen?
I think I've been doing it ever since year 8 because year 7, obviously COVID, they didn't have a full production. So that's probably like 5 maybe, I think.
What was your favourite one?
My favourite one was probably Matilda because that's my favourite musical.
Will you be doing this when you leave school, do you think?
No. I mean, I'm hoping that maybe in a few universities there'll be like some performing arts or theatre societies that I could join because I would like to keep doing this as like a hobby.
And which uni are you looking to?
I'm looking at a collection of different ones for economics specifically. So King's College, Bath, St Andrews. I'm torn between Sheffield, and then I also need to find like an insurance choice, but I'm still looking through like different courses and stuff, because that is the most important part when you're looking to go to uni.
And do you have to do all this legwork yourself, or does the school help?
I mainly do most of it myself. Obviously, not the university. Castle Rushing's been a great help. We went on our uni trip last week, and it was definitely such a good time to go up and actually like see these universities in person.
Imogen, did you go on the university trip?
Yes, I did.
Where was it?
I went on the North trip, so we went to, I think we went to Sheffield, and we also, where else did we go on the North trip?
Did you like Sheffield?
Manchester as well. Yeah, Sheffield was my favourite.
And what would you be reading at university?
I hope to do modern languages.
Which one? French?
So
German?
looking
Italian?
at French and Italian, and then maybe some linguistics as well.
Okay. What would you like to do at the end of that for a career?
I don't know. There's so many career options that modern languages can lead into. So it's a little bit daunting. But
Become a
we'll see.
translator. There's a fortune
Yeah.
in it. There's
Yeah.
a fortune. Izzy, are you looking to uni as well? Did you go on the trip?
Yes, I did. I went on a northwest trip, so we kind of looked at the closer ones, which is like really important to me because I want to be close to home. So we looked at Lancaster, a lot of the Liverpool unis, Manchester Met, and things like that. And I found it very helpful.
Can you take it all in?
It was a lot the whole week, but like it was really insightful. You just had to kind of know what you were looking for when you went.
Where did you stay?
We stayed at Edge Hill.
Okay. Daisy, did you go?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And to the northwest one?
Yes, Northwest.
Okay. And are you looking for universities?
Yes, I think I want to go. I think I'd go to Liverpool Hope if I went.
To do what?
To do fine arts.
Fine arts. And what would you hope to do in the future?
Well, I'd want to do a fine arts degree to go on to be a primary school teacher, I think.
Okay. Talking of fine arts, what do you think of AI? And the way that AI can draw anything these days, apparently.
I think it's a unique kind of art. I think it's so different to what a real person could make. So I think you could make art that is so beautiful from AI, but nothing compared to what a real person could make.
And what part of arts is it? Is it painting? Is it sculpture? What do you like?
Fine arts is all media you do, like, so you can do digital, painting, pottery, just everything really.
And what's your strength? What do you do?
Painting would probably be my strength.
Oil? Watercolour?
Oh no, don't like oil. Probably watercolours.
Right, okay. And what got you into this? How old were you when you started doing that?
Oh, young. I just always liked a bit of painting.
Before your teens?
Yeah.
And was that parental? What led you into it?
Probably my grandparents. My nan really enjoys painting, so I'd paint with her.
Okay. Let's go. Here's Tom with us now as well. What are you looking? Are you looking to university, Tom?
Yeah, 50-50 at the moment. I wasn't, but now I am. And now I'm leaning more towards uni, so yeah, I am.
And what would you like to do, and where would you like to go?
I really liked Manchester Met. It was a nice area. And probably something like business law. Quite like business.
Okay. If you did go to university and you spent time there in Manchester's a heck of a city, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's a buzzing city.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd like to come back to the Isle of Man still?
Oh yeah, I really like the Isle of Man. I'd definitely come back.
Okay. What did you like about Manchester?
Just something to do. It's quite active. I mean, support Man United, so it'd be decent to be around there, soaking a bit of atmosphere.
They might have that new stadium by the time you get there.
Yeah, well, I won't go that far, but...
Yeah. Okay. And Darcy's here as well. What university are you looking to, Darcy?
I quite like the look of Lancaster, but there's a few others I'd like to look at, like York maybe.
And to do what at the university?
I'd like to do criminal law. Yeah.
Why?
I just think it's really interesting, and the criminal side of it too shows like my interests. So.
Right. What would you like to do that as a career?
I think so. Well, I've got horses, so I was tempted to go down the professional route of that, but I think I'm a bit late in my journey of that. So I think
professional horse doing what?
Like eventing.
Oh, eventing. Yeah. My word. What's your horse called?
Jack.
Okay. How long have you had Jack?
We've had him for 2 years.
Okay.
So
and you enjoy it. How long have you been riding?
Since I was like 4, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever used AI for your homework?
With school?
Yeah.
I think it's good for general knowledge, but not to use as an actual resource.
Are you allowed to use AI here?
In some sources you can, but not for everything. Like, say for criminology, for case studies, you wouldn't want to use AI for that because it's not the most reliable source. But for other general knowledge, it is quite useful. We've been told we can, but just not rely on it as a...
Right. Tom, have you ever used AI for your homework?
Not sure if I can answer that. Miss Crisp was sat in the corner.
Okay.
But,
imagine she's not here.
Well, I dabble in a bit of AI from time to time. It helps.
Do you find it useful?
Yeah, definitely useful.
Okay. But, I mean, do you think AI poses any sort of threat? Because, again, your generation will now have grown up with AI. To other people, it's brand new. It's like a living dictionary. Yeah. But you'll be using it for the rest of your life. Do you think there's any downside to AI?
Well, it could definitely take over a lot of jobs. I mean, people might be out of employment in a few years' time if it continues to grow.
Not farmers, though, would they?
Oh, no, definitely
AI
not farmers.
Farming, can you?
It's not that good.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go to... Oh, it's back to Seb as well. Seb as well. That's it, Seb. Where were you looking to university, Seb?
I've had a bit of an up and down with looking for unis. Originally, I wanted to go to Edinburgh to study up in Scotland or Glasgow. I've got some family in Glasgow as well. And I wanted to do law, but the law course in Scotland, you need an A-level in English. Unfortunately, I didn't pick an A-level in English. So
we're sitting here with an English teacher as well, aren't we?
We are, yeah. You see, because we go on the uni trip about halfway through year 12 after we finished our first year of A-level.
Right.
Whereas I think it would be a bit more beneficial to go away and look at unis before going into sixth form, because then you can tailor your choices to the unis you want to go to then.
Right. What did you like Edinburgh?
I haven't been to look at the uni. Went to look at unis further south,
right,
like north of England.
Edinburgh's gorgeous.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful city. Tell me, there was a law came out in France. I think it was today, where under 15s couldn't use social media. Are you a social media user?
I am. Yeah, more not seriously. Maybe an hour or two a day.
They all say that, Seb.
Starts there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Slippery slope. I think it's a good idea to ban it for younger people. I think older people should be allowed to make their own decisions with social media.
What are you on Instagram or Facebook? What is it?
Instagram, Facebook, yeah.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Do you post or just look?
Instagram and Facebook, I do post, yeah, whether it's for my friends or like sports training and stuff like that.
And you find it useful?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what do you think that under 15s should be banned from using, or under 16s as they've done in Australia?
I think it's a good idea, especially because you can find 90% of people that age are very immature, so I don't think they'd be able to use.
That was you last year, by the way.
Yeah. I still am. To use social media in a mature manner, as not to cyberbully, I'm sure, is another topic you've got.
Well, Finn, what do you think about banning under 16s or under 15s on social media?
I think it's a good idea, but I feel like under 16s, I feel like it's a bit too old. Like, I think if you're just under 16, you can kind of be trusted to sort of do your own thing, and I feel like if you're given a push and allowed to do your own thing, I feel like it's easier to grow out of being immature and become more mature.
But there's always the idiots.
Yeah.
Always the idiots.
Well, there's always a few.
That will spoil it for people.
Yeah.
So how do you could have a 16-year-old idiot who's going to use it. So how do you keep that danger away from people?
You can kind of report people, but you can't really, just because one person's doing one thing wrong doesn't mean everyone else should be punished for it. I think the problem should be just rooted on one person, a group of idiots, instead of everyone as a broad number of people.
Yeah. What do you think, Charlie, about this social media question?
I agree with Finn. I think there is definitely a minority that don't use it properly, but I don't think it's fair to ban everyone just because some people are immature on it, and I don't know how you'd enforce it anyway, because it'd be so hard to.
Are you on social media?
Yeah, I am.
What are you on?
Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook.
What's your favourite one?
Probably TikTok or Snapchat.
Okay, and every week when that summary comes up, your screen time, what does it say?
Probably about 4 hours on my phone in general. Probably about 3 hours are on social media.
A day?
Yeah.
Okay.
A day.
Okay. And again, that question of how you stop, the people, the malcontents, the people who are bullying or posting inappropriate pictures, how do you stop that?
I'm not too sure, to be honest, because I think while you can report them, it's easy to just make another account afterwards. So you can get them banned on one account, and then they can just make another account and do the same thing anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it's.
Izzy, what are your thoughts on this?
On the ban?
Yeah.
I think they kind of have the right idea, but like Charlie said, how are they going to enforce that? I think a straight ban is just... People are always going to find a way around it, and I think a straight ban will drive them to find a way around it even more.
Because presumably you'll have to log in to an account and you'll have to give your date of birth,
yeah.
which means if you want to go around it, you'll have to lie and put you just create another account.
I think if there's kind of more choices with sanctions or kind of choices that parents can make for their children, I think it should be up to the parents, not just to the government, because I think a parent will know their child best and know if they are kind of mature enough to be able to use social media or not. I don't think it's right that, like everyone's saying, I don't think it's right that we're all punished for the minority of people that don't use it right, because it can be a good source. You can find out good information. I remember through my GCSEs, there was always videos of people explaining different topics to me, or the science videos explaining different maths formulas on TikTok. So I think you're taking that away from people as well as the stupid stuff, which is unfair.
OK, we're live at Castle Rushen High School with the students of Year 12 and back in a moment.
You can't put a price on keeping safe, but rest assured, you'll be happy, roadworthy and safe for a fair price at Quayside Tyre and Service Centre on South Quay Industrial Estate, where trained technicians go above and beyond to give you the best customer experience. With any service, they'll provide you with a video of any defects that need attention and will only carry out the work if you're happy. For a comprehensive range of services and more information, call 664417 or visit online.
We make oil heating easy with our range of services. Whether it's our free smart tank monitoring systems or just our efficient all-island deliveries, Ellen Mannin Fuels has it covered. Call us on 844 000 to find out more.
Crow Isle of Man Chartered Accountants.
Remember when you used to get business advice from your bank manager? Stiff upper-lipped pillars of the community whom you called Sir? Nowadays, you can get all the advice on every business issue from the friendly, down-to-earth chaps at Crow Isle of Man. And some of the chaps are even women. Imagine! Crow Isle of Man. Global presence, local knowledge.
Crow Isle of Man. 627 335.
For 2 whole days of fun and entertainment,
fantastic food and drink,
a huge range of Manx craft and trade exhibitors,
and so much more,
it must be time for the Royal Manx Agricultural Show.
On Friday the 7th and Saturday the 8th of August at Knockalo Farm Patrick, come and celebrate the very best of Manx tradition, community and countryside.
See amazing bold dog motorsports, the young farmers tug of war, plus the return of the DEFA Manx Produce Marquee, showcasing the best of Manx food and drink.
The Royal Manx Agricultural Show. Visit royalmanx.com or find us on Facebook for more information and to buy your tickets.
Supported by Conister Bank and your nation station, Manx Radio.
Gilg 2, Gilg J as Gilg Nera.
A Gilg, the Manx Gaelic, Ginian Amera, the mother tongue of Ellen Mannin, the Isle of Man. You can catch up with more of Manx Radio's Manx language programmes in the weekly podcast Aber Rish. Say that again. Shene, that's the one.
This is the Mannin Line on location.
And we're live from Castle Rushen High School. I was going to say the new Castle Rushen High School, but apparently nobody's bid to rebuild this place. It's been being rebuilt for years and years and years. And the Department of Education, Science and Culture put out the tender for rebuilding Castle Rushen, and nobody applied for it. Right, Darcy's on that. What you wanted to talk about something, Darcy?
I think recently we've had some really good opportunities within school. So a couple of weeks ago we got to speak at Junior Timward, which was a great opportunity for young voices to be heard and to raise queries within.
Did you speak?
Yeah, I backed the motion.
What did you talk about?
So we moved a motion as a school about the opportunities for young people. So I backed the motion and seconded the motion. And it was a really good experience just being in there and being able to speak and have an opinion.
And what do you think about opportunities for young people on the Isle of Man?
I think as a whole it's good. We have a large range of opportunities, but I think we were talking. One of the main things we talked about was that like young youth on the island are very like we're not educated as much on government. So we were saying how we don't hear as much as the adult people will about everything going on. Like we didn't know half of the people. So I think we were talking about how that should be a bit
Were
more
you
different.
taught anything about Manx politics throughout your career at Castle Rushen?
Not really, no.
Do you know how many MHKs there are?
I wouldn't, we wouldn't be able to tell you.
MLCs? Who's the Chief Minister?
I don't know.
Anybody know
I
who
feel like
the
I
Chief
should know
Minister?
that. I don't know that.
Who is it, Seb? Sorry, Finn?
It's Alf Cannon.
It is Alf Cannon as well. Just back to you then, Darcy. So how do you feel the experience of that debate was?
It was a really great experience. We got to vote as well for other motions. Each student would raise a question, and you're allowed to have supplementary questions to those. So if you had a different question you wanted to ask, you were allowed to bring it up and raise your hand in court. So it was a really good experience.
Okay, Josh, what are your thoughts on opportunities for young people on the Isle of Man? Plenty or not enough?
I think there's not enough, and then like when you go to the UK, you see a lot more vast options in the UK than ever here.
You play for Castletown, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, what position?
Left back, nothing special.
When's the season start?
Probably in like 2 weeks, maybe.
You been training?
Not been down yet, but I need to get down.
Have you been training though yourself? Have you been doing anything?
Not really, no.
Are you in the first team there?
Yeah.
Good. And are they optimistic for next season?
Think so, yeah. We weren't
good bunch
far
of lads, aren't they? Good bunch of lads.
Yeah. We weren't far off getting promoted last season, but hopefully we go again this season.
What happened?
Just after Christmas, it's like it all just fell downhill, like problems at the club and stuff.
And what's said in the dressing room after that? Keep it clean.
Yeah, not much apart from the language.
Oh, right, okay. We should have done this and we should have done that. Right. It's Finn. I'm just going to ask you, Finn, about opportunities on the Isle of Man for young people. Where do you see gaps? How could it be improved?
I feel like there could be more. There could be more like focus on getting more stuff for young people to do. I feel like there isn't really a lot for, especially people my age, like engage with. I feel like there is for like kind of younger children, like under 10s,
right.
But teenagers, they're kind of just like, I feel like we're kind of thought of as like everyone just thinks of like antisocial behaviour, like you were saying before. There's a few idiots that ruin it for everyone. And
well, the thing is that 16-year-olds caught between youth clubs and pubs.
Yeah.
So and it's always been that kind of dead zone for 16-year-olds. And again, if half a dozen of you congregate together, some people get the wrong idea.
Yeah. I just think there's like a negative, like, sort of stereotype around, like, 16, 17-year-olds.
Okay, Darcy?
Another great, like, opportunity we've had was Duke of Edinburgh. And, like, next week we're off to the Lake District, and you wouldn't really get those opportunities very often.
What are you doing in the Lake District?
So we're canoeing for 2 days, and we're hiking for 2 days. But we were on our practice a couple of days ago, and we were saying how, like, those people that have stereotypes on us that we're antisocial and just social media, like, they don't think of those things where we're hiking up mountains and doing all that. I think that's kind of forgotten in our society.
That's always been the problem. Older people have always kind of misunderstood young people. So it's nothing new, but it's particularly kind of peeving when it happens to you.
Yeah. I think it's just unfair that they put everyone else in the same way as they, like, put other people as.
Okay.
Everyone's different.
Okay. Gigi, last time, I don't know to embarrass you, but last time you were pursuing passing your driving test.
I was pursuing. I still have to. I've scheduled my theory, I believe, for a few weeks from now, so I'm still striving towards doing that, basically.
Okay. Imogen, do you drive?
No, but I'm learning.
Are you? And how much are lessons? We always ask this. How much are lessons at the moment?
I think they're like £50.
When you say they think they're, who's paying for the lessons?
My parents.
Okay, £50. How many have you had?
I think I've only had 4 lessons.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going really well, actually.
Do you like a manual car or an automatic car? What are you learning in?
I think you have to drive on a manual.
Right.
I don't think you can drive on automatic. They're very different.
Okay, Izzy, do you drive?
Yeah, I passed in March.
Did you? How many lessons did you have?
Well, my birthday's in May, so that gap from
from last year.
May last year.
Okay, was it your first time pass?
Yeah, I passed my theory second time and my test first time.
Okay, and what are you driving at the moment? Are you driving a car?
Yeah, a little Peugeot 108.
Do you drive to school?
No, I live 2 minutes away. So.
Okay, so you walk to school?
No, I get a lift.
Oh, yeah. Daisy, do you drive?
Yeah, I do.
Do you? And what's your car?
Golf TDI.
Do you drive it to school?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I live in Port Erin, so
you
bit of a long
didn't
walk.
think of cycling to school?
No, not got very good balance. Can't really ride a bike that well.
Are you just saying that, or is that true?
No, that's true.
Okay. Because apparently the future is cycling. Active travel, they call it. Walking and cycling everywhere.
It's not good for me.
Okay. Do you know of anybody who cycles to Castle Rushen High School?
Mr. Williams does, I swear.
Well, he's a teacher.
Yeah, I don't know any students that
No
do.
students cycle?
No, I don't think so.
Tom, do you cycle to school?
No, I don't, but I am planning on in the near future.
Have you got a bike?
Yeah.
And do you cycle much?
On weekends, yeah, in my own time.
What is it, a mountain bike, or what is it?
No, BMX.
So where do you do BMX? Is there a BMX track in the south?
Yeah, there's one at Paulson Park.
Which end of Paulson Park is it? By the rugby pitch?
Yeah, behind it, yeah.
Behind the rugby pitch. So just Paulson Park in the south then?
Well, sometimes we go up to Ramsey. There's one up there as well.
Oh, that's a great one at Ramsey, isn't it?
Cool.
Yeah. Have you ever done any of the around the hills or anything in your BMX?
Sometimes. I prefer the skate parks though.
So do you skateboard?
No, I'm not that good.
Did you see that World Championship skateboard that they had in Ramsey, by the way?
I did, yeah.
That's fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you never skateboarded?
No.
Okay, Josh, have you ever skateboarded?
Yeah, I do all the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
Around where?
Not to school, though.
Not to school. Where do you live?
Just up the Slockway, so it'd be
It's
quite
easy.
good down.
Oh,
It's quite good
fantastic
downhill
down
on the skateboard.
You couldn't stop, could you?
I can.
Oh, right, okay. Did you see that World Championship skateboard
Yeah,
thing? Did you go? Did you actually go, or?
I didn't go off. No, I just seen some clips on social media.
Yeah, there was a fan park in Albert Road, with big screens and everything. So last year it was at Tholtywell. This year on the TT course. So it seems to be. Are you a TT fan, by the way?
I sometimes get watched every year, but I wouldn't call myself a big fan or anything.
Motorbike fan at all?
Not really, no.
Okay. So you were talking about, where was it, university?
And he didn't ask me that question. So
Where was it?
I think I want to go to Leeds or Birmingham.
To do what?
Sport and exercise science.
With a view to doing what? What would you like to do?
Maybe like a physiotherapist or something.
Would you come back to the Isle of Man, or would you go where the money is in the big cities in England?
If I could start up my own thing in the Isle of Man, then I would. But maybe get a job in the UK for a bit.
Okay. So for leisure time, what do you think could be improved for the Isle of Man? What is it you think's missing for the Isle of Man? Do you go to the cinema?
Not really, no.
Do you read books? Watch TV?
Watch TV, yeah.
Do you watch? Which channel do you watch?
Probably more like Netflix. Not really live TV.
Ordinary TV. So, have you got a Netflix subscription then?
Yeah.
Do you watch YouTube?
Bit of YouTube every now and then, yeah. Bit of skateboarding on there.
Where do you get your news from? Do you watch TV news?
Just Daily Mail on my phone.
On your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever bought a newspaper? Do you buy a newspaper at all?
Nah. Sometimes get them delivered, just put them on a fire.
Right. So you've never bought a newspaper?
No.
Do you buy any magazines, anything like that?
Nothing like that, no.
You don't watch TV news?
No.
So that's interesting.
It's too early.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is that newspapers, they reckon, will be gone within 10 years because nobody under the age of 50 buys a newspaper or reads them, so...
Yeah.
As far as social media is concerned, we were talking about, bluntly, what we call the idiots on social media. How can you protect young people against the idiots? If you're going to knock social media off for under 16s or under 15s, how can that be enforced?
I think you'd have to educate everyone through programs and stuff about what to do if you ever receive abuse or cyberbullying. Either report them or whatever.
The thing is that a lot of older people don't quite understand this, that there's always been bullying. There's always been bullying in schools.
Yeah.
It's always happened. But the thing is that years and years ago, bullying used to stop at home time. Now it can happen at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And, you know, it can lead to some awful consequences for young people if they're not quite used to that. What can be done about that? Is it parents, guardians? What is it?
Probably just tell parents to take their phones off them or something like that.
That's easier said than done, though, isn't it?
Yeah, true. But
Take it off a 15-year-old.
Yeah, or give them like screen time or something, you know, so they can't go on apps.
Do you enjoy social media?
Yeah, quite good.
Yeah. What's the best bit of social media for you?
Definitely TikTok, short little videos.
30-second videos.
Yeah.
You're not bothered about your attention span being shrunk or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
I enjoy the videos.
So when you watched the football on television, was it on BBC or ITV, do you remember?
I think it changed. Certain games were on ITV, some were on BBC.
Darcy, you wanted to say something, Darcy?
I think with looking at the whole ban situation, I think it's unrealistic that that's actually going to be effective, because I feel like children at that age are still going to find ways to access social media. So I think parents should be able to have more of a say into what's accessible for their children or not. So like Josh was saying about the time limits, you can set time limits on apps. So it's not just you can have a long period on apps, you can have, say, an hour, half an hour a day. I think starting to limit it down in that way is probably going to be more effective than setting a full-time ban, because I think it's just going to create children to retaliate and not be happy with the way government have dealt with it.
Okay. Let me go to Imogen. It's Imogen now, isn't it? You live in the south, don't you?
Yes, I do.
They're thinking of putting some wind turbines up at the top of Erie Staine there. And also they're thinking of putting up wind turbines off the east coast of the Isle of Man. Lots of them. What are your thoughts about those?
I think it will really ruin the natural landscape and the beauty of the Isle of Man. I enjoy going for walks with my family. My dad particularly, he loves looking out over the sea. He loves going up the mountains and looking out. And I think it would just really ruin the natural beauty that the Isle of Man has.
What about the fact it may provide us with what they say, clean electricity, green electricity?
That is one positive way of looking at it. But on the whole, I think I just don't think it would be worthwhile for the Isle of Man.
Is he?
Yeah, I think the whole thing about them up in Erie Staine, I disagree with, because I have 2 horses and I keep them up there. So I think it'll affect us. There's lots of livestock around there, and kind of just plant a load of wind turbines in the fields that we might go and ride in or ride near. I think it's not very great for all the livestock, and also constructing them I think it'll just negatively affect it. And there's a lot of people living up there as well.
What about the argument that people say we have to play our part in the fight against global climate change and stuff like that? So just doing this would basically show that we mean what we say.
Yeah, I understand that, but I think I'm not sure they've I'm not sure they've thought about where they're putting it very well, because I don't think it's very central on the island either. So, I'm not sure how effective it will be there.
Okay. Castle Rushen High School today. Everything breaks up tomorrow, so everybody's kind of DMOP happy at the moment. We'll be back with Castle Rushen High School in a moment.
A new era of private healthcare on the island is just beginning with Clinic Savoir. Clinic Savoir is the island's first truly integrated private healthcare service. So from health checks to GPs, specialist consultations or connections to UK specialists, you'll experience care that's connected, considered and personal. From state-of-the-art clinics in Douglas and Ramsey. Take the next step in your guided health journey. Visit clinicsavour.com or call 682000. Thoughtful island healthcare expertly delivered. Clinic Savoir.
Give your home a facelift with Manx Glass and Glazing. Whether choosing aluminium or UPVC in traditional or contemporary styles, you can be sure of excellent workmanship and guarantees. Members of Construction Isle of Man and family run for over 40 years, Manx Glass and Glazing are committed to the local community, and they invest in future generations through their apprenticeship scheme. Visit the impressive showroom on Snugborough Trading Estate. Trust Manx Glass and Glazing. Quality and style since 1986.
A new chapter has begun at Swiss Chalet Glen Helen with the Isle of Man Farm Shop.
Celebrating local Manx produce, IOM Farm Shop brings together the island's farmers, fishers, growers and makers with a boutique shop and fantastic deli takeaway service nestled in the island's most beautiful valley. Open Monday to Saturday 9:30 to 5:30 and Sundays 10 till 4. The Isle of Man Farm Shop. Visit farmshop.im or find them on Facebook.
Fawmach tulia machion and Jenya Erlen ek cum da henya. Tashbinas no ek tai tashti vanen. To Jinu ard elia J blain na gilga. Nan gultur as na tradisjonen yindasach Jen Elianine. Explore the beauty of Manx Gaelic at Mind Your Language, a new exhibition at the Manx Museum celebrating the Year of the Manx Language, our culture and the living traditions of our wonderful island.
Every Saturday from 8, relive the greatest decade in music with the 90s playlist. Massive hits, big memories, and all your favourite 90s anthems. And if you missed it, you can catch up anytime for up to 7 days with Manx Radio on demand at manxradio.com.
This is the Mannin Line on location.
Look at that time now. It's 19 minutes before 1. And Gigi, you want to talk about the wind turbines?
Yep. I would just wanted to say, because I often find myself in the minority on the situation, but I completely agree with the wind farms being instated, especially with the state of global warming now, and not to mention, especially I think the ones that are going to be offshore and in the ocean.
Yeah.
That will create such a good spot to create artificial reefs for like basking sharks and other different species of fish to come in. As well, it creates like this sort of safe zone where fishermen can't go in, so that reduces risk of overfishing here on the Isle of Man in case that ever becomes a problem.
So you think it'll be good for marine life?
Yeah, it will. It's been studied in a lot of different places. You can see the ones that we have in the Irish Sea closer to Ireland, that actually marine life has thrived there ever since they've been kind of put there.
Okay. Charlie, you're all not in uniform today. Were you in uniform yesterday?
No, because of the weather, they've let us come in non-uniform, so it's a bit cooler than wearing like trousers and a blazer.
For the past 6 weeks, since it's been hot? It was after TT, wasn't it? Yeah.
Probably a couple of weeks they've let us, but the other ones we've got to wear uniform, yeah.
What's the uniform like? Will you be in uniform next year?
Yeah, it's basically just sort of imagine what you'd wear in an office. It's just got to be smart, basically.
Right, okay. And what's the uniform like here anyway, that you've worn for 5 years?
It's like blazer, trousers, and then any shoes really. So as long as they're black.
Is it okay to wear it?
Yeah, it was all right, but
yeah.
I'd obviously rather not wear one. But
what would you wear?
Anything, just any normal clothes.
T-shirt and jeans.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like the leader of the Labour Party.
Yeah.
Finn, looking to a career. I've just got a question. Would you rather have lots of money or a good job or a good career?
I don't know. I feel like having the best of both worlds is quite important, but I think I'd rather be happy and less well off than be like rich and miserable.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a really, really well paid job, would that take the edge off it being boring?
I don't know. I think I could get away with boring, but like if I really, really hated it, I think I'd have to change and find something new that I actually enjoyed.
Okay, Seb, lots of money or a good job, which would you like?
Well, it depends how you define a good job.
One that you really liked.
Okay, a job you enjoy.
Yeah, the one that you...
Well, the job you enjoy, definitely.
Really?
Instead of doing something I don't enjoy every day, even if I'm getting paid a lot for it.
Yeah, lots of people work at jobs they get a lot of money for that they absolutely hate.
You get to pick and choose what you do, I guess. So.
Yeah, and you'd be happy... What about you, Josh?
Definitely a good job over the money.
Nobody's going for the money then. Darcy, what about you?
I think it's important. So for me, like, I want to ride horses.
Yeah.
I think I want to be able to...
That's not cheap.
No. So I want to be able to, like, fund for myself and provide for myself. But I do think happiness is a massive factor. You're not going to be able to continue a long-lasting job if you're not happy. So I think having a good job is just as important.
Tom? A lot of money or a good job, one you enjoy?
Well, I think if you were earning a lot of money, you'd be happy, so I'd go with a lot of money.
There we are. That's what I like to hear. Gigi, what about you? A lot of money or a good job that you like?
A lot of money, probably. I think you could, if you have a lot of money, then you can eventually go on to study stuff that you want to go do or get your, like, fun job later.
Right, okay. Imogen?
Well, they say that money does not buy happiness, and I agree with that. I agree. I think that it's very important to do something that you really love, that you can invest time and energy into.
Do you play the lottery at all?
No.
Izzy, do you play the lottery?
No,
You
I
ever
don't.
bought a lottery ticket?
Nope.
Because you know that now the National Lottery, you can play this American Powerball thing where you can win billions of pounds. What would you do with billions of pounds?
I don't know, kind of. I think I'd probably give some money, like, to the people around me, like, kind of give back to my parents, because they've obviously helped me so much, like taking me to university trips, or like also like helping me fund my horses and my clubs and stuff. So I definitely give back to them, just like the people around me that I think deserve it.
Okay, and Daisy, what about you? Lots of money or a good job you like?
Oh, a good job I like, definitely.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's so much more important. If you're miserable, that's just awful. I'd hate that so much.
You can be miserable not having enough money.
Yeah, but if you're doing something you enjoy, you must be enjoying something then, if
Right.
you enjoy your job.
And what would be your ideal job?
A primary school teacher, probably.
And where does that idea come from?
My mum's always been a teacher,
Right.
and I love the idea of like helping young kids form their life and go on to do like important things, and being the start of that would be so good. And I like the idea of the holidays.
What are the teachers like at Castle Rushen High School?
Good.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Have they helped you much?
Yeah,
There was
definitely.
the one, you don't name names, but any particular teacher, were there teachers that helped you when you were younger, that you looked up to? That
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And I think the thought that I could be that for someone else's kid would be lovely.
Okay. Izzy, do you want to say something, Izzy?
Yeah, I just think, like, all this stuff about being miserable in a job, I think at the end of the day, your job's a 9 to 5, and you have all the rest of your day to do things you enjoy, and you can't necessarily do the things you enjoy if you don't have the money from your job to do it.
Yeah, it's a kind of conundrum that lots of people find themselves in. Lots of people do. As you get older, you meet people who are absolutely loathe their jobs, that pay them an awful lot of money, and everything's poured into their social life at the weekend, or they go skiing twice a year, or they go to the sunshine all the time. I'm just interested to know what 16 and 17-year-olds think of that.
Well, I think I'm a bit biased because you brought up skiing. I ski every year, and we go on a hot holiday every year, so I want to still be able to do that for my family when I'm older, and I need a good job for that.
And they're doing direct flights, aren't they, to Geneva, I think,
Yeah.
from there. Whereabouts do you ski?
Normally in France, in the Alps.
Okay. Imogen?
Well, I kind of want to argue the fact that you could be in a job that you don't like but earning a lot of money, but what if you then have to work over the weekends? What if your job demands a lot from you, so you can't really use any of that money? What do you do then?
Or you could have a horrible boss,
Yeah,
or work with people that you don't like.
yeah, exactly.
But apart from that, look on the bright side, shall we? That it'll get you there. Gigi, yes, you said more money, didn't you?
Yep.
The money's important.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's always important to make sure you provide for yourself. You're going to want to strive for the finer things in life usually, and you want to be able to give back, like Izzy said, to the people around you. You want to be able to like get people nice gifts, and you want to show your appreciation through what you can like give to them back for like your job and stuff like that.
Who's got a job at the weekends here? Who's got a job? Charlie, where do you work?
I'm a lifeguard at the Southern Swimming Pool just across the road.
Okay, how long have you done that?
About 8 months now.
Okay, what state's the swimming pool in now? Is it okay? Because they were threatening to close it at one time.
It's in an okay condition, but I don't think they get enough customers to properly fund the place.
Right. Is it still a vending machine? There's no cafe there, is there anymore?
No, there's 2 vending machines, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And how long have you been a lifeguard there?
About 8 months, so I passed my lifeguard qualification last year, and then had to do a bit of training and start working.
Why did you want to do that?
I just thought the pay is good, and then it's just, but I'd rather do that than be like a waiter or something like that.
Do you swim? I mean, you obviously swim, but do you swim in the sea or anywhere else?
Not really. I can swim, but I don't do much of it outside of that.
Okay, Finn, have you got a job at weekends?
Yeah, I work at Smoky Sam's in Castown doing a KP.
What's a KP? Kitchen porter.
Kitchen porter.
Kitchen porter. That's it. Yeah. How do you find that?
It's good. I get free food at the end of every shift.
Yeah.
So,
good. Are they a good team?
Yeah. Everyone there's really nice and easy to talk to.
Big shout out. Who's there?
Sam, Nicole.
And Seb, have you got a job?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I work at the Chippy in Port St Mary.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You get free chips?
I do, yeah. All the soggy ones at the end. It's great.
Do you live in Port St Mary?
No, I live in Port Erin.
Okay. And Josh, what do you got a job?
Yeah, I work at Forage and Vintners in Port Erin.
Forage and Vintners?
Yeah.
What, down on the lower prom?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that like?
Yeah, it's good. Basically, just collect
Are you allowed
glasses.
to serve alcohol?
No, I'm not old enough yet.
All right, okay.
But we just collect glasses at our age and clean
What's
them.
it been like in this weather?
Yeah, good. Busy, though.
Yeah. Are they a good team down there?
Yeah, really good.
Shout out, who are they?
Jack McHugh.
Okay. And Darcy, do you work?
Yeah, I also work at the same chip shop as Seb.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and I've just done my coaching qualification for MSR for younger kids. So I'm currently going through that process of getting my job there.
For what?
For coaching at MSR, Manx.
Manx Sport and Recreation, yeah.
So
But
coaching
which sport?
there. All sports.
All right.
Yeah, up to year 6.
Okay, well, what is it? Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow the Commonwealth Games starts
Yes.
in Glasgow, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we wish everybody well. Tom, have you got a job at weekends?
I do, yeah. I also work at Forage Vintners with Josh.
Crikey.
Yeah.
Is he any good?
Yeah, he's all right. He's got a lot to learn, but I think he'll be all right once I teach him.
Jolly good. Are they a good team there then? Because they've got a good name, haven't they?
Yeah, they are. It's really good. All the staff
Are
really
they
nice.
reliant on the weather though down there?
Yeah, they can be reliant on the weather. It can be quite quiet when it's raining because, you don't want to sit outside in the rain, do you?
Yeah. But Port Erin's a great bucket and spade resort, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because was it the festival? Was it last weekend?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, that was busy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was rammed.
Yeah. Good. So how long you worked there?
I've worked there for 2 years. This is my second year there now.
Why did you decide to work at weekends?
Well, I left school and then my mum told me I need to get a job. And then that came up and I went in, spoke to them, and then, yeah.
Are you saving or spending?
Oof.
I think we know the answer. Daisy over here. Have you got a job, Daisy?
Yeah, I do have a job.
Everybody's got a job here. What do you do?
I work at the Sound.
Sound Cafe?
Yeah.
What doing there?
Just being a waitress, making coffees, bringing plates in.
Who makes the sandwiches there?
The chef.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Very good. Izzy, have you got a job?
Yeah, I do. I work at Coffee Craft in Castletown.
Very good. Good fun there?
Yeah, it's fun. I'm friends with everyone I work with, so yeah.
Okay. Imogen, have you got a job?
No, I'm self-employed.
You're self-employed?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I have this little business. I do calligraphy greeting cards for people. I sell at the Paper Nest in Port Erin.
Where did that come about? How did you get that idea?
I think it started in 2023, and my mum bought me a calligraphy magazine, and it kind of just took off from there.
So nothing from school. It was you were just
No.
self-taught. How did you learn all the kind of lettering?
Well, I watched tutorials and I read magazines. So yeah.
Well, Imogen, if anybody wants to get in touch with you, how do they find you?
Oh gosh.
You got a website?
I don't have a website. I'm in the process of setting up an Instagram account for that though.
What's the name of the business? What are you going to call it?
Papier Joy.
Papier Joy.
Yeah.
Not Images or anything like that.
No.
That was rubbish, wasn't it? Imogen, do you watch the news?
Not really, no.
So I was talking to Josh. He watches Netflix and a bit of YouTube. Do you watch television at all?
I don't actually have a TV.
You don't have a TV?
No.
You watch it on your phone?
No.
You don't watch television?
We've never had a TV as a family.
Well, that's a good start, isn't it, eh? Gigi, do you watch television?
Yeah, sometimes. It's more just really documentaries about true crime and other stuff like that. I don't really watch any I guess I've watched some TV shows, but not a lot. Just whatever my parents are kind of watching, and the news sometimes.
With everything that's going on in the world, with what's happening in the Gulf, with Iran, what's happening in Ukraine, do you feel optimistic when you think about the news, or do you just shut off?
No, I mean, obviously, when you're looking at so much kind of bad stuff being reported around the world nearly constantly, it seems like it's a bit hard to feel optimistic about everything. But at the same time, you still need to educate yourself about what's going around with the world. It's no point burying your head in the sand and pretending like it's not happening, because it is.
Yeah, Finn, the same subject really. What do you think about this, about the situation with Iran and with Ukraine and Russia? Do you bother about it? Are you conscious of it?
I feel like I'm conscious of it, but I'm not I'm not big. Well, you can't really be not big into it. It affects everybody, but I don't really. Obviously, I know about it and I take a bit of interest in it, but I don't profusely.
Right. Seb, what do you think about this, about the world news?
The world news in general?
Iran or Ukraine or things like that?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm educated enough to form a proper opinion on it, really.
Is it something that's ever at the back of your mind?
I'd say so. I mean, you see it on social media and whatnot, but it's never something that I've thought is an immediate problem in my life.
Charlie, what about yourself? What do you think about this Iran and Ukraine?
Well, it's obviously not good. It shouldn't be going on, but I think it's just, you hear about it all the time. It's so negative, it almost dampens your mood about when you hear about it.
Yeah, okay. And finally, to Darcy, what do you think about this, Iran and Ukraine?
I think it's quite scary to know it's going on, but it also makes you feel appreciative that we live somewhere so safe.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, we weren't disturbed by the dinner bell. I thought there was going to be a dinner bell, but there wasn't. So Year 12 are now off to dinner in this gorgeous Wednesday afternoon in Castletown. And tomorrow, Castle Rushen High School breaks up for the year. We've been live with Tom and Darcy and Josh and Seb and Finn and Charlie and Gigi and Imogen and Izzy and Daisy. Live with Castle Rushen High School today.
WINT